Summer Olympic events. The Summer Olympic Games. The modern Summer Olympic Games began over 100 years ago in 1894. They were inspired by ath- athletic competition held in ancient Greece. The games are intended to promote understanding and friendship among people from all countries. The Summer Olympics are held every 4 years. Each Olympics is held in a different city around the world. Athletes compete in hundreds of events and try their best to win gold, silver, or bronze medal for their home countries. The Olympic torch. The Summer Olympics start with an opening ceremony. The ceremony usually includes a parade of participating athletes. An important part of the ceremony is the lighting of the Olympic flame by a person carrying the Olympic torch. The torch is lit in Greece several months before the start of the games. It is then carried to the host city by a series of runners. It arrives at the Olympic Stadium on the opening day of the Games. By this time, it has been handed off from one runner to the next day times during a long journey. At the opening ceremony, the final runner enters the stadium carrying the torch. They use the light to the Olympic flame. The Olympic flame burns throughout the Olympics and is not put out until the closing ceremony. Events. The Summer Games includes team sports such as basketball, soccer, volleyball, and field hockey. It is also includes many individual events. Let's look at some of the events. Water sports. Water sports include water polo, diving and swimming competition. Some of the swimming races are short, and some swimmers swim only two lengths of the pool. Other races are longer and sometimes include more than one swimmer in a relay. Many swimming races allow swimmers to use only one kind of stroke. But in the freestyle event, swimmers can choose the stroke they want to use. The breaststroke, backstroke, and butterfly are all used in different races. In diving events, divers jump from high above in the water. Divers do complicated twists, flips, and turns while in the air. They get points for the difficulty of the dive and how small a splash they make when they hit the water. Track the field. Track and field events include running, throwing, jumping competition. The marathon, the longest running event, is over 42 kilometers long. The shortest races are called dashes. Runners often train for the Olympic Games by running in location high in mountain. This training helps the body become better at delivering oxygen to their muscles to create energy. In throwing event, the objective is to throw a hammer discus, javelin, or shot, but as far as possible. Athletes competing in this event must be very strong. In jumping events, athletes are judged on height or distance of their jumps. In the height jump, athletes leap overboard the bar raised, raised higher until only one person can jump it. In the long jump, athletes leap as far as they can. In the pole vault, athletes use the pole to help them leap over a very high bar. Gymnasts flip, twirl through the air, demonstrate their teaming balance, flexibility, strength, and skill. Some popular events include ring, balance beam, and pole horse. In the balance beam event, they must turn the flip on the narrow beam. Fencing. Only fencers duel with practice swords. They score points by touch their opponents with their swords on different parts of the body. Fencers wear protective masks and clothing and use special swords so that the competition is safe. Fans are allowed to move forward and backwards as they fight, but they can only move a little side to side. Fans can use three different kinds of swords in their competition. But pentathlon, one event created uh, specific, specifically for the Olympics is the pentathlon, the father of the modern game. Bernard de Coubertin created this event. He also inspired that the pentathlon is the Ancient Olympics. The name pentathlon comes from the Greek words for five and contest. The pentathlon is based on an imaginary scenario of soldiers who trapped behind enemy lines. The athletes must ride a horse, shoot targets with a pistol, fight with a sword, run and swim. The competitor with the best run, swim, the competitor with the best total score in five events win. Both men and women compete the pentathlon event category. Olympics Summer Olympics include more than 30 sports with hundreds of events. More events can be added at every Olympics.